All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Everyone should be muted. Okay, so first of all, well, spoke too soon. There we go. Okay, so super excited to have you guys here tonight. We've got about 30 people on right now, which is amazing. But the first thing that I would love for you guys to do, especially if this is your first new distributor training or your second or third, go ahead and tell us in the chat where you are from and how long you've been in the business, just so we can kind of see who's on here. I know we have some brand new people that just joined in the last 24, 48 hours, so we're super pumped that you're here. But click around, find that chat, because we're actually going to be sharing some things in that chat tonight, so we want to make sure you guys know where it is. All right, so we're going to dive into a few different things, but I just have a couple of things I want to share first. The first thing is, good for you guys for showing up for your business and being a new distributor and wanting to learn, because you guys, this business is very repetitive. We do a lot of the same things over and over and over. And once you learn those things, you can build this business around whatever schedule you have. It's the perfect job for someone busy. It can be the perfect job for someone that's outgoing, and it can be the perfect job for someone that is shy. It's just a matter of putting in the time and the training to learn what we do and then repeating it on a daily basis. So good for you for showing up for yourself and for your goals. And every single day, you're going to do that same thing. You're going to show up for yourself and you're going to show up for your goals, whether that's for your family or to pay off debt or whatever it might be. So anyways, congratulations for being on here, because that's step one. Each training on Tuesday and Thursday is a little bit different. So you're going to want to get on as many of these as you can. They're short and they're quick, but each one we go over a few different things. You'll hear from different leaders, so you'll get different personality types. The more you can get on these, the better, you guys. Even if you've been in for a month or two, I know there's people that have been in here for a few months that are still getting on these. You can use it as your dedicated work time. Like, if this is a decent time for you, use that. Like, every Tuesday and Thursday, you're going to work your business from 8:30 to 9. So that all being said, I have two wonderful ladies on here with me that both promoted last month. And so I'm going to introduce you guys first to Lorissa, who is going to talk to you guys about a couple different things, including posting, because we know that a lot of new distributors are like, what do I post? How do I post? How often do I post? She's going to give you guys a few of those tips. So, Lorissa.
Hey everyone, how are you guys doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. So I wanted to start off just by setting the stage a little bit and talking to you just a small moment about why I joined, because I feel like it goes into so much of the posting side and your stories and how you put things out there. So if you're like me, put in the chat a 1 if you joined because you needed more money or you wanted to lose weight, or both. Because most everyone, in the majority speaking, most everyone joins for one of the two reasons. Either they need to lose weight, they need to gain money, or they need to do both. And when you join because of those reasons, genuinely, your mindset normally isn't great. You're kind of in a funk. You're in a situation in which you aren't succeeding great, and you need something to help you succeed and do the things you want to do, whether that's lose weight, earn more money, whatever the case is. You're starting off in a place where things aren't so awesome. So a lot of times, at least I have seen in myself and I've seen in some of my downline, it's hard to kind of get the momentum of going and posting. And how do I even get started when I don't feel so great about everything in my life? And I want to let you know, first and foremost, you're not alone in that. So many of us started in the exact same place. Personally, I started at 262 pounds, and I was desperate to stay home with my child. I had no idea I could do both. I could find a company to help me lose weight and earn money at home. I had no idea that was even a possibility. So that's going to contest a lot to what I have to say about asking people. But how I want to recommend that you post and you learn to share your story is, one, you're going to hear me talk. You're going to hear everyone talk about your why, attaching to that. but it's even more than that. So as you're posting, you're going to find products that you love. You're going to like, we have a product for everyone. So you're going to find something that you love. If it's the skinny brew that comes in your distributor kit, or if it's, something you find online, you're going to find something that you attach yourself to, and you're going to talk about that a lot. And the way that you want your news feed to look is similar to how it looks now, in a sense. Like, you want to still be you just want to sprinkle these products in it, and in your results, in your review. I got the rare opportunity, I feel like, to really truly be kind of a product tester. I didn't do what everybody else, a lot of people say, and like talk about the business right away. I honestly was too scared to. I felt like no one would listen to me because I was a fat person talking about trying to lose weight. So talk about a bad mindset, right? That's how I joined, though. And that was my truth. And so I just kind of came at it as a product tester sort of way. And I found these products that I was liking and I was using, and they were giving me results. So I was sharing about them just in my normal everyday posting and stuff. I would take a picture of me and my kid, playing on the ground, and me and my coffee, and talking about how Skinny Brew is giving me energy and helping me lose weight. Not Skinny Brew at the time, actually. It was Keto Coffee, but that's neither here nor there. And you just kind of incorporate it in your news feed so that people are seeing that you're doing something, and that you're excited about it, and that you're seeing results. And that's all your news feed really needs to be about. Your life, your kids, your family, your hobbies, and you sprinkle in those opportunity posts. You talk about how thankful you are for the opportunity to do this on your post. That's so important to me. To a lot of people, I think that's given. How can I say this? Like, it's given a reputation to you. That when people you're talking to, they're going to go and Facebook stalk you. Okay. They're going to go to your Facebook. They're going to stalk you. They're going to look at your posts. They're going to see what in the world you're up to. And you want them to see that you're still you. You're still a person. You're not, it works global. You are who you are, utilizing these products and bettering yourself because of it. Plain and simple. Your stories are really a place to where you can advertise more, where you can put in your real life and all these fun things and these fun filters and these musics, and you can, make your coffee every morning, and you can show yourself making it, or you can do all these fun things. You can talk about it. You show your face every day. You show these slides from Pinterest, that are all pretty and all pre-made for you. You don't have to do the work, and about, the just celery or this or that or whatever it is that you're into, and have it be more, I guess, advertisement, or more of a sales. I hate that word, but more of that type of showing, like you're showing your public, your network, that side of it. And I even do some posts sometimes where I'll talk about how the super reds are helping me tremendously recover from my workouts. And that's what I talk about for like the whole week. Even though I take like a ton of other products, I just talk about that one for a whole week, and I share it in my stories. I talk about it on my newsfeed. Next thing you know, I got a bunch of sales for super reds. So it's all about showing your life and these products at the same time, and talking about what it does for you. And if you haven't had your own personal results yet, that's okay, because we have millions of people who take these products, who have great success stories that you can rely upon. So don't feel like you have to have a result before you start showing. Talk about how excited you are to get the results when you first start. And then it grows and it snowballs into showing what you've done, and showing what other people have done and what they have gotten. And you are literally selling a solution to people's problems. That's all you're doing. You're not selling a product. You're not selling anything. You are literally sharing and asking about whether or not you can help someone reach a goal that they have, or whether or not you can help someone, be able to lose weight or just feel better. And there's no shame in that in any way, shape, or form. Because literally, I didn't even know I needed this when it came to me. And Emily is the one who signed me, who's just going to be talking next so much about mindset. And the reason why I wanted to start first, I actually asked the girls to start first, is because we didn't have the right mindset when we started. Most all of us don't. Quite frankly, I didn't even know that personal development was a thing. Like, honestly, I didn't. I looked at education as what you should do, not develop yourself and your mind. So something that It Works does is helps you expand that. And that's what some of the things that Emily's going to talk about. But I feel as it's important for all of you to know that we all started out, or most all of us started out in a way that wasn't great, but we still, when you catch the fire, when you catch the vision, when you see it, which if you stay in the industry long enough, you get to that Ruby promotion and you see what it can do for you and you catch it, you're unstoppable. So you just have to keep at it and keep talking about what it's doing for you. And I'm going to just one last thing I'm going to leave you with. And this hit me really, really hard today, because I found out that my cousin actually passed away from diabetes, obesity, and depression. Those are literally the reasons why he passed away. And it breaks my heart, because all of those things are incredibly preventable. And we have things that can help people feel better, be better, lose weight. And you are doing a disservice to people if you're not sharing about that. You need to share the solution to what these can give. If you don't have enough energy, if you have high blood pressure, there's things that you can do naturally to lower them. Hey, I happen to have something that does that. It's all about helping people at the end of the day. And if you have that, if you have just a little bit of that mindset, you just need to run with it, hold on to it and run with it. And you will do just great in this industry, because people need it. People need it so much. Even if they don't know that they need it, they need it. That's all I got.
So good. Oh my gosh, there's so much that goes into posting, and you did so perfectly, because there's no right way to do it. Like, it really is just realizing that we have a solution, and then you guys just throwing things up there to see what sticks, and being yourself and mixing it up, and not making your whole page and It Works billboard. Like, that's the best advice we can give you, because we still are learning. Like, we still post and do things and don't get comments, and it's always changing and we're always learning. So don't put so much pressure on yourself with posting. Just be you and start using the products and incorporate that into your lifestyle. It doesn't have to be who you are. This is just something that you do, and it's something that you use to help people. So I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so we're going to bounce over to Emily, who's going to talk a little bit about mindset and personal development, and I'm so pumped about it.
Okay, so I'm like trying to hold it together. I'm so proud of Lorissa. Oh my gosh, you did so good. Okay, so proud mommy moment there. So my name's Emily Duba. A little bit about me. I'm a mom of 5. When I started this industry, you guys, it's it's so funny looking back at it, because it's kind of one of those situations where I was so proud and kind of egotistical about where my life was at. Like, I do not want people to see that I am failing in any way, shape, or form. I don't want to miss out. I definitely have the FOMO inside of me, and I don't necessarily love that, but it's the truth. So I lived a lifestyle, you guys, that was make it happen and do it kind of at whatever cost that might be. And that cost had me in a lot of credit card debt, you guys. And I'm not proud of the situation that I have been put in. I'm not, but it was a It was an effect of the choices that I had made for myself. And I got to a point where I hated where I was living. I hated that I was in debt to credit card companies. I hated that my husband and I were fighting all of the time about finances. I hated that if I wanted to go somewhere and do something, I had to check my bank account to see if there were funds in there before I was able to go. And nobody would have known that. Nobody. It's not something I shared. It's not something that I, made presentable to the public, but it was a truth that was inside of me, and that truth created anxiety and it created depression. And so mindset is a huge, huge, huge thing for me, because I know how much it can change your perspective, and I know how much it can change your business. And when I first started this industry, I started for an extra couple $100s a month to help us get out of credit card debt. Like, that was my goal. I wanted us to live debt free. And so that was what I was after. And it took me a solid 9 months from first being asked to joining. And when I was first asked, I was like, again, my ego was over here, like, I don't need this. Like, what is wrong with you? Yes, you do. But I said, I don't know, like, we're good to go. Like, it's fine. I don't need this. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to ask people to purchase products. I don't want to, and it was so idiotic of me, you guys. And I didn't know it. I didn't know it at the time that what was being presented to me was everything that I was praying about. I wanted an industry that allowed me to stay at home with my kids. I wanted something that was going to help me lose my baby weight. Like I said, I've got a boatload of children, and you don't bounce back after you have a boatload of children. And so my mindset was so distraught. I was down and out about how I felt about my body. I was down and out about how I felt about my life and the circumstances that I was in. And it was rough. It was really, really rough. And so I made a goal to myself that if I was going to start this business, that I wasn't going to fail. Okay. So you never want to go into something with the anticipation that, well, if it doesn't work out, well, I'm just going to quit, right? Because you're setting yourself up for failure, and we don't want to set you guys up for failure. We want to prepare you for success, okay? And so when I started, I said, look, if you're going to do this, talking to myself, because I do that a lot, if you're going to do this, you're going to go all in. And so I got on all the Zooms, and I did all of the things that my sponsor said, and I logged onto the Success Squad page, and we didn't have training when I started. We didn't have formal training. My sponsor actually ducked out, and I didn't have the support that I thought I should have. And I had to make a decision if that was going to detour me from fulfilling my purpose, or if I was going to decide it doesn't matter what happens, I'm going to be successful at this. And it was that moment, that pivotal moment, that I dove into self-development. And I kid you not, you guys, self-development is so crucial to your business. We were on a Zoom the other night, and I can't remember what her name was, but she said, your paycheck reflects your self-development. And there is so much truth like that, hit me in the chest. It was like, girl, wake up, understand this, understand that it doesn't matter what script we send you. It doesn't matter what host-to-post we tell you to put up. If you are not developing your mindset, you are going to get stuck and you are going to get burnt out. So self-development is crucial to the growth of your business, because in this business, you are going to have highs and you are going to have lows, and you need to know how to navigate when you're in the lows of things. And it's our job as leaders to prepare you for those low moments, because you're not always going to be super excited and pumped to come to work every day. You're not always going to be super excited to have these long, drawn out conversations and follow-up messages messages with your clients. You're going to get to a point where you're like, would you just sign up? Like, what is holding you back? Just sign up already. And the truth of the matter is, you guys, you might be pumped, and I'm so excited for you if you are pumped right now, but that fire starts to fizzle, and so you have to get close to it again. And you get close to it by self-developing. So I want to give you some tactical things that you can do, that you can like take home tonight, and you're not just like, oh my gosh, Emily talked about self-development, but she didn't give me anything. like reach out to your sponsors. If you have questions, ask them. It is not a burden to us to help you out. We want you to succeed. Do you hear me? We want you to succeed. It is not far often in an industry that you have leaders who are like, look, let's grow your paycheck. Let's do this. Let's reach Ruby. Let's not settle for Ruby. Let's go for Emerald. Let's go for Diamond. Diamond's not enough. Like, let's go double. And it's so hard to see that vision in the beginning. When you start out, like I started out wanting to pay off credit card debt. And Lorissa said, once you see the vision, things change for you. And I want to tell you now that you showed up tonight and your life is going to be different. From this point forward, you get to decide. You get to decide whether or not your business is going to be successful. You get to decide if your business is going to fail. That's on your shoulders. Our company has made it possible for you to thrive and to reach the top without the help of anyone else. Okay? You can do this. And I read in my Bible this morning in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses like 13 through 15, don't quote me on that, go look it up yourself, but it said, you believe, so you speak it, okay? And there is power in that, you guys. There's so much power in that. Whatever you are believing is going to happen is what's going to happen. If you are believing you are going to get those 6 loyal customers and earn that shopping spree, guess what? It's going to happen. If you are believing that I can never do this and oh my gosh, this is so much and it's so overwhelming, guess what? That's exactly how you're going to feel. So just take note that you have been put in this industry for a purpose, and that purpose is for doing good, and that goodness that you are going to achieve is going to affect people, and it's going to be marvelous. And so I'm going to stop there. I could literally go on all night long. Reach out to your sponsors about self-development. If you don't know where to go, if you don't know what you should be listening to, what books you should be reading, how you can fit self-development in your day, reach out to your sponsors. We are more than happy to help you with this.
So good. I don't even want to follow you guys. Just so many good things. I don't even need to touch on anything because you guys covered it. So I feel like I have like the lame thing. You guys brought the fire, but it's not lame because this is about to make you guys a lot of money. So we're going to teach it. Okay, so we are about to teach you guys something that you're going to be doing daily for your business. And I promise you, if you can learn this and master it and learn how to do it every day, your business will explode. I have been doing this for 8.5 years now, and I've never had so many girls and guys so early on in their business seeing success as fast as they are. Like, it is mind blowing to me. And so we're going to talk about something called host to post. You might hear us say HAP or HAP, all the same thing. Okay. Host to post is essentially having someone post on their Facebook or Instagram on your behalf. So they kind of become like your little mini referral system. You can think of them as miniature distributors. They're going to post on their wall for you. Okay, let me tell you why we do this really quick so you guys will understand. However many friends you have on Facebook right now, that's great, right? But wouldn't you like to reach thousands more as quickly as you can? So this is a way that we grow our friends list and network. So I want you guys to comment in the chat if one of your hesitations about joining this business was that you might not know enough people to be successful. because again, this is going to be one of the fastest ways to grow your network. And not only are you just adding people on Facebook, you are literally going to be adding people to your network that want the products that we have, that they want a solution for something that we have an answer for. And so I'm going to walk you through it, and I just want you guys to trust me. I'm going to kind of just throw you out there. If you guys have not made your first post on Facebook, or you have not done host to post yet, throw a 1 in the chat. Like, let's see who is going to be like, what is this girl talking about? And what is she making me do? Trust me, you guys, like Emily said, like, we want to see you succeed. We're not going to throw you out there and not help you with things. So I need you guys to trust me really quick. And I'm going to put a post idea in the chat. And I want you guys to, if you haven't already, again, if you haven't posted about the giveaway yet that we're doing, which I'll explain, I want you to make this post. So just throw it up, use a colorful background. You can change the emojis or whatever. You'll obviously have to change the time on there, but I want you to put that post up on your Facebook. Yes, you don't even know what you're going to send these people if they comment. It's okay. I just want you to do it. Okay? Promise. It's going to be life-changing. Okay. So each month as a team, we put together these huge giveaways just as an incentive for people to post on their wall for us. They don't have to buy anything. They're literally just making a post that we are giving them up on their Facebook wall so that we can find potential clients or potential distributors. So the way the giveaways work is that you guys participate for free. If you are brand new this month, you get to participate in the giveaway for free this month and next month. Okay. After that, we all pitch in $5, and you guys, we're giving away $300 every week. So this is huge and blessing a lot of people right now with everything going on in the world. We're doing 3 winners for $100 every Friday right now, and then each month it changes a little bit. Besides the point. Okay, so you guys are going to make that post. And once you've done it, I need to at least see that one person has made that post. And once I see that, we'll move on. Okay, perfect. Someone did it. So I'm expecting that the rest of you guys did it too. Now I'm going to throw some other messages in the chat. So as people comment, you are going to respond to each individual comment on there and just say, hey, I'm sending you a message. Hey, girl, messaging you. Okay, we're going to respond to each comment, because one of the things about Facebook is that the more interaction a Facebook post gets, the longer it stays in Facebook world and the more people that will see it. So we like to individually respond to people's comments. And when you message these people, I'm going to put a sample message in there that you are going to send them. Okay, so once they say, sure, I'll post for you, we're going to send them, tonight we're going to focus on just a product post. So this means that everyone that's agreeing to post for you right now, you're going to give them a post about the products to make on their page. So I'm going to send them instructions. I do not have people tag me in mine. Sometimes they do on accident, and that's fine, but I prefer for people not to post or to tag me in it. So I'll send them those instructions. Don't worry about tagging me. Just copy and paste this next message. And I send these in all separate messages, so it's really easy for them to copy and paste. And then I'm going to send you guys one of my favorite hosts to post, which is, hopefully that won't all be together. Let's see. Okay. If you guys can't see it, depending on what device you're on, each increment of pounds has a heart, a different colored heart. Okay. So now what's going to happen is you're going to have your friends posting to their friends about which of their friends might want to lose weight. And you're going to have to message your sponsor after this training is over, because this is very quick information. But just know it's okay if you feel a little bit overwhelmed. If people start posting for you and you're like, what do I do? There's people commenting. What do I say? Take a deep breath. There are no it works emergencies. That is a good problem to have. To have too many people that want to lose weight when you sell weight loss products is not an issue or a problem. It is a wonderful thing. That is abundance. That's wonderful. Okay, so just praise the Lord if you ever feel overwhelmed with host to post, because that means you're doing something right. But I'm going to send you one other message that you guys can use, just so that when you get off of here and you are when you guys are panicking that there's people commenting, you will at least be able to get the conversations started, and then you'll be able to go to your sponsor, or maybe you're in a small group chat or something and you can use that. So I am going to put one other message in here. for you guys. Whoops, hold on. And then what I want you guys to also commit to doing, like I said, host a post is a game changer. If you will just embrace it and just be ignorance on fire with host a post, you will fall in love with it because you will start getting customers. You will surprise yourself. And for those of you that don't have warm markets, like I know I've talked to a couple of my new distributors, they're like, my friends and family, like they're not interested or whatever. No big deal, because your friends and family weren't ever going to make you $1 million in this company anyways. Even if they supported you, wonderful, but you're still going to want to go find other people. So it's great if they support you, but it's not the be all end all. You're going to be just fine. I always tell people, if you opened a restaurant or a store, your friends and family would hopefully come eat at your restaurant every now and then. But if they're not going to eat every meal at your restaurant, and even if they did, you'd still want your other tables to be full. So it's okay. And host to post is going to be the fastest way for you to kind of break free of that inner circle, regardless of whether they're supportive or not. And it's funny that sometimes the people that we don't know, the complete strangers on Facebook and Instagram, are actually the ones that are most supportive. So embrace this, you guys. But what I want to tell you to do is, I know we walked through that really quickly, and I still need to send this message for you guys to send when they are interested in losing weight, and I'll kind of walk through that. But I want you to go to the Success Squad page, assuming you guys are on there. If not, you can message your sponsor and say, hey, I want to get added. And I want you to search HAP, and I want you to, there's a list of recorded videos. And for those of you that like love information and you want to master this skill, and you're, and you're going to commit to doing this, watch those videos. Like seriously, just follow. There's message ideas and post ideas and mindset, and they're just really good overall training. So for those of you that are really serious, like you want to succeed, and I know all of you guys do because you wouldn't be on here, like commit to doing that. You don't have to go to college to be very successful in this business. You don't even have to have a high school diploma to be very successful, but you do have to embrace learning. You get to learn as you earn money here. And the more you learn, the more you'll earn. So just embrace it. You're a beginner. Give yourself a little bit of grace. You're not going to know everything. Not everyone's going to say yes. And just be kind to yourself and be excited about what this business can do for you, and know that you've got a whole group of people that are totally backing you up and are going to cheer you on the whole way. So stay connected to the fire. Like Emily said, I'm going to throw these other messages in the chat. You guys just copy and paste them, put them in the notes in your phone so that when you need them, they're there. And then your sponsor will walk you through the rest of the conversation. So again, there's no it works emergencies. When someone posts for you and they start getting hearts, what you're going to do is you're going to respond to those hearts, and you're going to say, hey, she was so sweet, or he was so sweet to post for me. Would it be okay if I sent you a friend request and some information? And your sponsor may have some different advice for you on that, but you want to get these people into your network. You want to be friends with these people that are interested in weight loss, because then guess what? You're going to post about your coffee, and you're going to post about our TFXX, and you're going to post about all these things. And you have now people on your friends list that even if they don't order today, you already know they're interested in weight loss, and it's only a matter of time and consistency before they order. So that is the power of host to post, you guys. So again, that's it for training. Emily, Larissa, thank you guys for being on here. I'll throw those messages in the chat, and then you guys join us on Thursday night again. We'll have new topics and new leaders sharing with you guys. Thank you for showing up.